Hey guys, Biolizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you a double headers match, and this first match is against PoochieHellHound from the Draco Alliance. This is a clan which I recently joined, and it's really great there. I start off with Empoleon, he starts off with Swampert. I go for the Grass Knot, it doesn't decide to switch out, and I finish off his Pokemon with one hit. Then he sends out Magnezone, trapping me with Steel Pull. And I go for a Hydro Pump, knowing that I can live a single Thunderbolt and finish him off. Now he goes into Gengar, and at this point he's pretty much trapped because I switched into Tyranitar, and Tyranitar is able to outspeed him with a Scarf. But I brought the wrong Tyranitar, is a choice band. I went for the Pursuit, but he managed to get off a Focus Blast and finish off my Tyranitar. So now he makes a bad play, switches out into Suicune. I wanted to go for the Bullet Punch because I wanted to finish off that Gengar. And actually this was my tryout battle, like every new member needs to do a tryout battle to join the clan. Here was expecting me to switch, but I go for the Sword Dance. And yeah, now I did the damage calculations, and I will be able to finish off his Suicune with a single Bug Bite. And as you can see, Bug Bite is going to finish him off, so that's already nice for me. And at this point I know that I will be able to sweep him with the Bullet Punch, because it sends out Latias. Latias is obviously not going to survive a Sword Dance Bullet Punch. And then he's left with Mamoswine, who is obviously weak to Bullet Punch, so I will finish him off with that. And then he goes into Gengar, and Gengar will be dead as well due to the Bullet Punch. Now my next match is against Josh, as you guys know him as 2BeTheMan, and he was my second opponent as a tryout battle for this clan. So he goes for a close combat, predicting me to go for a Stealth Rocks, but I didn't over predict this early in the game. I went for a regular Hydro Pump, because one Hydro Pump will be able to finish off the Infernape, and he even gets a special defense drop due to the close combat, so now I'm pretty sure that he will be able to finish him out. I also see the Life Orb, and that means he isn't sashed, so that means that Infernape. So early in the match the game is 6-5 in my advantage. He switches out into GLISCOR. I was over-predicting that he would over-predict me to switch and go for the Stealth Rocks, however he goes for the safe play and fishes off my Empoleon. Now I go into Celebi, because he obviously can't do a thing with his Scizor to my Celebi. Go for the Leech Seed, and he goes into JIRACHI. Actually, I didn't know what kind of JIRACHI this was, because a lot of different JIRACHIs are ran in this current metagame. See the U-turn, it does a really big amount of damage, so I thought it would be Choice Banded, but later in the game you'll see that he's Choice Scarfed. I go for the Hidden Power Fire, however he switches out into HEATRAN. And with the Flash Fire I'm going to boost his fire moves even more. So things aren't looking too great for me now. Go into my Tyranitar, need to set up the Sandstorm and get special defense boost. He goes for a Flamethrower, luckily not a Fire Blast, because Fire Blast would have done a bit more. I see that his HEATRAN is kinda Life Orbed. So I just go for the Aqua Tail, expecting him to switch into his GLISCOR. I know that even a banded Aqua Tail isn't going to take out the GLISCOR because of bulkiness. However, now his GLISCOR is out, and I obviously don't want to get Earthquake in the face. So I switch out, however he switches out as well, goes into Vaporeon, expecting me to Aqua Tail once again. I go into my Necrofear, but this is actually the other version of my Gengar, and this version doesn't carry Thunderbolt. However, a single Thunderbolt wouldn't be able to finish off the Vaporeon either. So going to my Suzuki, my Scizor, thinking that he would go for expecting me to switch and go for a Toxic. However, he goes for a Safe Surf, and the Safe Surf is going to do a lot to my Scizor. Now here I was expecting him to go for another Surf, so I switch out, going to my Celebi, who is able to take the Surf pretty nicely. However, he goes for the GLISCOR, and yeah, GLISCOR is a decent matchup against my Celebi. However, I don't have Hidden Power Ice, I have Hidden Power Fire, so he goes for a Taunt, and I was expecting that. So I went for Grass Knot, hoping that it would do enough to kill him, like get maximum damage. However, with the Sandstorm boost, he isn't able to get off. My Celebi isn't able to finish off the GLISCOR. Now things aren't looking too great for me because I can't set up the lead sheet, and his GLISCOR is really kicking ass now. Goes for a Roost. That brings him back to like green health. Sandstorm rages again, and the only thing I can do now is hope that I live an Earthquake, go for a Sword Dance, and yeah, hope that I can finish him out or something. So he goes for an Earthquake. I do live with 10 HP, so that's great. Go for a Sword Dance, and yeah, I did some damage calculation as well, and a single Bullet Punch wouldn't be able to finish off the GLISCOR due to bulkiness. So I was expecting him to switch into HEATRAN, because HEATRAN would take the Bullet Punch easily, and then my Scizor would have died due to Life Orb recoil damage. So I went for the Brick Break. However, he stays in, goes for a Roost, expecting me to Bullet Punch, and that is the end of my Scizor. So at this part of the game, things aren't looking too great for me, and we're like predicting as hell. Here I was so close for hitting the Focus Blast. However, I went for the safe Shadow Ball. I should have gone for the Focus Blast here, and yeah, bad misplay on my part. Go for the Focus Blast now, so I'm going to take out HEATRAN now, but I will take another turn of Sandstorm and Life Orb damage, which isn't always great on my Necrofear. So HEATRAN goes down, and I'm thinking that he will go for his Vaporeon again, but he goes into Jirachi, so he must be Scarfed. I go back into my Celebi, but yeah, he went for an Iron Head, luckily, because I didn't want him to go for the U-turn. But at this point I thought it was Choice Banded, because a single Iron Head did like 100 hit points to my defensive Celebi, and I found it was really a lot, so yeah. However, I'm not able to live a second one. I was going for the Recover. So now I go into Aura, because the only thing I can do is go for Sword Dance and attempt to and rely on a sweep to win this game. Go for Sword Dance and look at the amount of hit points of GLISCOR. If I can get maximum damage, which is about 60%, a defensive GLISCOR will die after a Sword Dance extreme speed. So I'm hoping, but it doesn't kill. He's able to get off an Earthquake, and yeah, sweeping the rest of my team will be with relative ease, I guess. Because I'm only left to my Necrofear, who is my Gengar, and I'm only left to my Tyranitar, if I'm correct. And Celebi has access to the Iron Head, so there's not much I can do. Go for a Focus Blast, expecting him to switch into something else, because yeah, the Focus Blast resists on GLISCOR, so I would expect him to go into something else. So yeah, now he's left with 3 more Pokemon, but he will be able to kill me off with Jirachi. Go for Protect to see what he locks himself into, but unfortunately I'm going to die to an Iron Head. So good game here, Josh. Really enjoyed battling you. After these 2 battles, Draco Alliance decided me to join their clan, so yay, hooray for me, I'm finally in a clan. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle as well. This was my first double headers, which means that I'm featuring 2 battles in one video. Don't forget to wait for the question of the day, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next time, guys. Oh yeah, I managed to survive 1 Iron Head, so that was really nice, but I went for a Stone Edge for the obvious reason that he still had Vaporeon, and I didn't want to go for the Aqua Tail because yeah, with Vaporeon with Water Absorb wouldn't be so cool. So I lost. Good game, Josh. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle as well. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and see you next time, guys. So in this question of the day, I'm going to ask about your favorite normal type move. I think I don't have to state this, but my favorite normal type Pokemon is Clefable because of the bulk. It's cooler than Blissey, has access to a greater ability than Blissey in my opinion. So yeah, Clefable for the win. What is your favorite normal type Pokemon? Leave your answer as a reply to this video, and see you next time, guys.